Is this plant the way to make Mars habitable for humans? Moss that can live in the Mojave Desert and Antarctica provides hope. A group of Chinese scientists has discovered a type of moss, Syntrichia caninervis, which could play a crucial role in making Mars habitable for humans. This plant thrives in extreme conditions similar to those on Mars, such as severe drought, high radiation levels, and extreme cold, as found in places like Antarctica and the Mojave Desert. In the famous movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney, portrayed by Matt Damon, used creative methods to survive alone on Mars, including growing potatoes using the crew's biological waste. This discovery echoes the film's themes of resourcefulness and survival. The research on Syntrichia caninervis represents the first study examining if plants can survive in such extreme environments. Unlike previous experiments in controlled environments like greenhouses, this study focuses on growing plants in Martian soil under open conditions. Florida University moss expert Professor Dr. Stuart McDaniel, though not part of the research, emphasized the importance of growing earth plants for long-term space missions. Plants can efficiently convert carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and carbohydrates, essential for human survival. While the desert moss is not edible, it can prepare the soil for other plants. Dr. Agata Zupanska from the SETI Institute agreed, suggesting the moss could enrich Mars' rocky material, facilitating the growth of other plants. However, she noted that the moss is not particularly tasty or a significant addition to salads. The Chinese scientists highlighted that desert moss could recover quickly even after exposure to extreme conditions. For instance, it survived for 5 years at -80 degrees Celsius and 30 days at -196 degrees Celsius. It also endured gamma radiation, which even stimulated its reproduction at around 500 grays. They created an environment simulating Martian conditions, pressure, temperature, gases, and UV radiation, and found that the moss survived and revived under normal growth conditions after a 7-day exposure. Notably, mosses that were dried before being placed in this environment performed even better. Despite these promising results, the moss has not yet been tested on Mars. The researchers hope to test this moss in space or on Mars in the future to explore its potential for supporting plant colonization and growth in extraterrestrial environments. McDaniel pointed out that most plants cannot withstand the stress of space travel, but this research shows that desert moss can survive short-term exposure to conditions like high radiation levels, low temperatures, and low oxygen levels that might be encountered on a journey to Mars. However, the research has limitations. McDaniel noted that while the study is an important first step, it does not demonstrate that the moss can be a significant oxygen source or reproduce on Mars. Zupanska mentioned that the study did not test the effects of particle radiation, which would be encountered in space. She suggested that while we are approaching the ability to grow plants in extraterrestrial greenhouses, claiming that moss or any pioneer species can make Mars or any other planet habitable is premature. Dr. Uyghur Wamelink from Wageningen University expressed concerns about the research, noting that Mars rarely experiences temperatures above freezing, making open-air plant cultivation impractical. He also pointed out that the researchers did not use soil that accurately mimics Martian soil. The moss was regrown in Earth conditions after being exposed to simulated Mars conditions for a few days, which does not conclusively prove that it can grow on Mars. Professor Dr. Edward Guinan from Villanova University found the research impressive, suggesting that moss capable of tolerating extreme conditions could be a promising pioneer plant for Mars colonization. However, he emphasized that water is essential for the moss to grow and that there is still a long way to go. Nevertheless, this modest desert moss offers hope that small parts of Mars could be made habitable for humans in the future. Thanks for watching.